You're gonna love this. I know you said it wasn't your birthday, but I got a little present for you.
Anyway, check this out, big coolers. This is your boy on Turbo G, big coolers. Anyway, my God, I'm back with another video, big cousin. 3 scary Wendy's horror story, dog. Wendy's, the restaurant. Yeah, Wendy's horror stories, big cousin. If you ever ate at Wendy's, my God, let me know if you will continue eating after watching this, big cousin, cause you might see some nasty shit, big cousin. Anyway, my God, Wendy's good as fuck in my opinion. But hopefully this video don't change my mind about the clown ass cousins. Let's get into this video though. 1, 2, 3. Turbo G big cool. I love saying my name.
This happened to me years ago, but it still affects me to this day. It happened when I was working at Wendys, going to college classes during the day and working there at night. I didn't mind the work at Wendys. It was never very busy during my shifts. The restaurant closed down at the beginning of the night, so all I had to worry about were the drive-thru orders. Unless it was a Friday or Saturday night, which was our busiest days, as expected. The late night only had 2 people working. One person to take the orders and someone like me to cook them. Naturally, this meant I knew all of my coworkers pretty well, as they were the only people to talk to during downtime. I was okay with all of them except this one guy named Dylan. This guy was a creepy-looking weirdo. He had wacky-looking hair like Rick from Rick and Morty. He didn't seem to care about hygiene either. He gave me the creeps every time I saw him. I knew my shift was going to be hell every time he was my coworker for the night. I would say that he was super into me, but it's really more like he was dying to get into the pants of every girl he saw. He came on to every single girl that he took orders from in the drive-thru. It was slightly amusing to see him get shut down 99% of the time, but it wasn't so funny knowing that I was next.
See, shit like this make you not want to eat at a motherfucking restaurant because you got dirty ass motherfuckers like this, big doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, digging up his ass and shit. Like, you digging up your ass, cousin? I think he digging some motherfucking ketchup and put that shit in the burger, bro. First of all, big cousin, who the fuck digging ketchup and put that shit in the burger, dog? That's some new level A shit, my God. It's the new cousins. The new cousins, but then again, my God, that's why I said they gotta start doing a better job of hiring suckers. Cause you can hire a weirdo, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, dig up their ass, dig up their butt. Butt. Dig up their nose, all type of shit. Don't wash at home. You know what I'm saying? And they could be fixing your fucking food, dog. Yeah, they gotta do a better job. Do a better job. Cause I'm not trying to get a stink burger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got one of them fucking creeps in the back. Give me a burger, dog. Biting a bitch, and I'm what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to throw hands with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
He truly had no concept of boundaries or empathy, and he only saw women as objects. He asked me out a million times, and I declined every single time. But the guy always thought there'd be a chance I'd reconsider, because he never stopped hitting on me. Things only got worse. The longer I worked at Wendys, Dylan started getting more brazen and started suggesting we have quickies at work. He would try to convince me to sleep with him multiple times a night, and each time he suggested a different spot, either the bathroom or the cooler or the kitchen. And a few times he tried to get me to do it right under the drive-thru window. I tried to be more stern and tell him that was never going to happen, but it was like I could never get it through his head that I didn't like him. I considered reporting him to the manager after every night I worked with him, but I never did. I was too scared of how he would react. The only thing worse than someone being creepy toward me was someone being mad at me. It went on like this for months, until one night, I had had enough. Dylan was absolutely egregious with his advances that night. He knew I was a timid person, and he was taking full advantage of it. He knew I hadn't told anyone about anything he did. At one point during the shift, he came up to the grill and tried to grab my hand while saying one of his usual pickup lines. I swatted his hand away and almost slapped him across the face with the spatula, but I held myself back and cussed him out.
Don't touch me! Just leave me alone. God, you're such a creep.
Wow, someone's a little spicy tonight. Spicy like the spicy chicken sandwich. But I bet you taste better, sweetheart. Dylan shrugged it off after seeing a customer come up to the intercom, so he went back to the...
Yo, if you ever act like this clown ass cousin, you wonder why you get no bitches, you might want to evaluate yourself, big cousin, cause this nigga a fucking creep. I'm not capping, big cousin. Like sniffing them, you need sniffing them, motherfucker. Like, bro, what the fuck? Come on, I'm telling you, these new age ass cousins, dog. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a creep. He a weirdo, dog. He be digging up his ass and one of our girls. He's like, you dig up your butt, my guy. And you one of our girls ain't fucking with you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you digging straight up the ass, dog. Come on, big cousin. And he look like he stink like a motherfucker too, dog. Who wanna work with somebody who stink 24/7 too? But every time I look, I come around, you gotta cover my nose. He smell like fucking ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, who stink like a bitch? Nah, that's that nigga Dylan, dog. He stink every day, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, only the dirty females will fuck this nigga Dylan, dog. Females that are equally dirty, that just don't care, my nigga. That's the only females that Dylan hitting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The window. A couple hours passed, and Dylan was oddly quiet. I started to think that I had finally done it. I had finally gotten Dylan off my back. Gone were the days of having to hide from him in the bathroom and dreading when there was no work to distract him. Later, past midnight, we had some downtime. I noticed I was low on some things that I would definitely need to get through the rest of my shift, so I went into the cooler to get some inventory. I was crouched down with my back to the door, looking for the right thing when I heard the door open and close again.
Oh shit.
I froze for a moment, as I was genuinely shitting bricks. My heart began racing instantly. I didn't want to turn around. I knew it had to be Dylan. I then slowly turned my head around and saw Dylan standing over me, his face deranged like a psycho.
What are...
I literally thought dude was about to be ass naked, dog. I literally thought he was about to be ass butt naked, dog. I thought he was gonna be ass naked. I literally thought she was about to turn around, his dick all out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dylan, what the fuck? Why you naked? You already know about to happen. He about to be on some creepy behavior, big cousin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he already a creep. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, then this nigga trying to bust some cheeks in the freezer.
What are you doing here? You should get back to the window.
Chill out, baby. I've been waiting a long time for this, so I'll make it quick. He pinned me to the floor as I screamed for help.
Help! Somebody help me! Get him off me! No!
After a few moments of sheer horror, I managed to kick and scream and fight my way out of his grasp. I was able to hit him in a vulnerable spot and get away, bursting through the cooler door and running to the customers in line for help. They called the police and Dylan was later arrested. He kept saying it was a misunderstanding and that everything was consensual, but there were quite a few factors that made it obvious to the cops that he was lying. Mainly the fact that he had covered the camera in the cooler with a box, as well as a few other cameras in the building. He was clearly anticipating what he did to me, and was lucky enough that it didn't get as far as it could have. However, I still feel the scars from that horrifying night. The story was inspired by a horrific incident regarding a Wendy's employee who was arrested after a forcible altercation with a female coworker inside the fast food restaurant's cooler. The alleged incident occurred on a Sunday morning in Pompano Beach, Florida. A 25-year-old man named Tressel Huffman followed the woman into a cooler and proceeded to force himself on her as she tried to push him off.
Yo, they actually did a well job of drawing the sucker out in the animation, dog, cause he looked like the same motherfucker they the creepy ass nigga they saying he was. He looked just like the nigga in the animation, bro. You know what I'm saying, big cousin? Damn, son, creeps is this, dog. Watch out from this. If you see this clown ass cousin around your neighborhood, my God, just know he a weirdo, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did a good. She should have punched him. She should have punched him, then stepped on his nuts, dog. That'd make any nigga fold instantly, bro. Stop this stomping and crutch his nutsack, big cousin. Ugh.
incident only came to an end when the suspect failed to get it up. The female worker was then able to break free. She ran across the street and called the cops. After reviewing surveillance footage, authorities said that they witnessed Huffman place a box in front of the camera that faced the cooler. The manager of the location told detectives that all employees are aware that blocking cameras is strictly forbidden. According to the warrant, Huffman was inconsistent in his interview with the police and claimed the encounter was consensual. Huffman was later arrested and charged with the attack, along with kidnapping, false imprisonment, and battery. He was taken to jail and is being held without bond.
Dang, shit, the real story is dude was almost close to ordering her in the freezer, but he only gets to see because the thing wouldn't get up. You know what I'm saying? I hope some prisoners take that nigga's cheeks in prison, bro. I'm not for ordering, but my God, like, bro, come on, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Sick bastards need some special treatment, dog. Like, sometimes, man, I'm just shut up. You sick bastard, though. Watch out for him in the neighborhood, dog. You see my dog. Beat this motherfucking ass for me, dog.
This happened back when I used to work the night shift at Wendys. My days started out fairly busy, but always slows down after some time. By midnight, when we close the restaurant and switch to drive-thru only, it's usually pretty dead. I would usually use the last couple of hours of the shift to clean up before closing, but I often finished everything I needed to do pretty quickly, so I slacked off on my phone a lot. My coworkers are all the same way, so nobody gets in trouble. Nothing interesting ever happens late at night, so it gets really boring. It was business as usual. It had been 10 minutes since anyone ordered food. That is until someone finally came up to the drive-thru.
Hey, are you by yourself?
Their voice sounded weird over the intercom. It was definitely a man, but there was something up with him. Instead of ordering right away, he asked if anyone inside was celebrating a birthday. I didn't answer his question and asked him again what he wanted to order. My shift was almost over, so I didn't feel like taking his order, let alone have any conversation with him. Unfortunately, the guy wouldn't stop. No matter what I said to brush it off and get straight to the point, he kept asking about birthdays. I firmly kept reiterating no, but that wasn't the end of it. The guy then...
I told the motherfucker, yo, my guy, this is not a restaurant. I mean, this is not a restaurant. This is not a fucking birthday celebration, dog. This is a restaurant. If you don't hurry the fuck up and order, my guy, either order or get your ass home, my guy. Like, bro, come on, dog. Like, he talking about, are you alone and shit? I'm like, what the fuck? Type of creepy ass shit is this nigga on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if a person asks you certain things or just say certain things out their mouth, they automatically a creep to me, dog. Why you asking me if I'm alone, dog? This ain't no Diddy party, bro. You ain't about to get no freak calls in this beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hell no.
Asked if anyone inside knew anybody else who was celebrating a birthday. I annoyingly told him I didn't know anybody else. That's when he asked me to go check with my coworkers and see. That was where I finally drew the line and told him I was not going to do that. Suddenly, the man shouted at me, demanding I do what he said. That's when I lost my shit and snapped at the guy, telling him to order or F off. Surprisingly, that worked. He backed down and apologized, though it didn't feel like a genuine apology. He ended up ordering some food and a soda, then he pulled up to the window in a pickup truck. By then, I had already made his drink. I opened the window and handed it to him, then opened my hand to ask him for payment. I hadn't even looked him in the eyes yet, as I was annoyed from the argument. But when I realized he wasn't putting anything in my hand, I looked up at him and saw the most disturbing face I had ever seen. The man looked like the creepiest weirdo ever. He looked like a zombie out of The Walking Dead. There was a huge smile plastered on his crusty face, but his eyes had a sinister look in them. He was the sort of person I would normally hesitate to even open the window for, had I been paying attention. What happened next was the most insane experience I have ever had at any job. Sir, can I see your card? You don't need my card. Well then, are you paying with cash? No, you don't understand. Sir, you have to pay or you won't be getting your food. Don't worry, I have something for you. Just wait a second. Hey, where are you going? Just hold on, I'll be right there. What the hell? Listen, I don't know what you're getting, but if it has to fit in the back of a truck, you can't buy a Baconator with it. What the hell is he doing? Trust me, you're gonna love this. I know you said it wasn't your birthday, but I got a little present for you.
I was not expecting a big ass alligator to pop out like that, man. Where the fuck you get a big ass alligator from, bro? I know what I'm saying. Oh shit, nigga. Come on.
Stay back! Stay back! There's an alligator trying to eat me! Somebody help! You bastard! I'm gonna turn this alligator into
If you don't get your grown ass up and run, my nigga. If you don't get your grown ass up and run, my nigga, what is this shit? He's sitting on his cheeks, dog. You want to get eaten alive, dog. Cause ain't no way this nigga throw a big ass alligator in the motherfucking kitchen. I'm not out the door, bro. I'm not running that way. I'm not gonna fall on my ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fall on the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Not my cheeks, baby. Nigga about to run out the motherfucking window, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this nigga out here, man. Just like every motherfucker in the movies, dog. They be slipping and falling, busting their ass left and right. Come on, bro.
box and kick the shit out of you with it! I was stranded on that counter for almost an hour, even after I called 911. The gator had it out for me. I knew if I dangled my foot for just a second, I wouldn't have it anymore. When they arrived, the cops didn't want to deal with the gator, so animal control was called in. They finally captured the gator and took it away, ending the ordeal. The cops used the security footage to track down the man who threw the gator and arrested him. He told them he was just playing a joke and thought it was hilarious, but nobody agreed with him for obvious reasons. I nearly had my face bitten off. In my nightmares ever since that night, I'm never...
God, that's a huge ass motherfucker, dog. That's a big ass gator. God damn, son. You know what I'm saying? Then again, it depends how big the gator was, bro. But still, my God, by the time he get that big motherfucking drive-through window, I'm already gonna be a couple of feet back, bro. You know, so I'm not playing around with these cousins. Like, bro, I understand how you even got attacked by a gator, bro. Like, bro, you too slow. You too slow, my nigga.
Never lucky enough to get away from that alligator in time. This story was inspired by a terrifying incident regarding a 24-year-old man named Joshua James, who was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon after he threw a 3.5-foot alligator through a Palm Beach County Wendys drive-through window. He's also charged with illegally possessing an alligator and petty theft. Jail records show he was released on $6,000 bail. He was ordered to have no contact with animals. A wildlife officer said in his report,
"You actually tell me the motherfucker actually did that shit in real life? Like, he went and got a big ass alligator, dog, and threw it in the Wendys. What the fuck be wrong with motherfuckers, dog? I just don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around, like, what be wrong with niggas? Like, what be wrong with motherfuckers, dog? Bro, they obviously can't have their mind on straight. Their mind ain't right. They got loose screws in their head, nigga. Bro.
report that James drove his pickup truck to the window at 1:20 a.m. on October 11th after an employee handed James his drink. That's when he threw the alligator through the window and drove off. No one was hurt. The wildlife officer captured the alligator and released it into the wild. James was later tracked down through video surveillance and a purchase at a neighboring convenience store. The culprit, James, later mentioned that he had found the alligator on the side of the road and put it into his truck, and then did what he did. James's mother, Linda James, told news outlets that her son's actions were just a stupid prank.
Your son is a sick bastard. Your son need help. Your son is a sick boy. can't stand a parent that defend their kids' dumbass actions, dog. Like, come on, dog. You talking about just a stupid prank, nigga? Ain't nothing funny about throwing a big ass alligator in my motherfucking kitchen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Alligator, you know what alligators do? You know what type of animal an alligator is, dog? It's not one of them. It's not a dog. I mean, a dog will bite your cheeks off too, depending on the dog. But it's not a cat. Then again, a cat will scratch you up too. Yeah. My guy, it's not a bird, bro. You know what I'm saying? An alligator eat your motherfucking ass up. You know what I'm saying? Give you some. If the alligator will fuck you up, cousin. You know what I'm saying? Talking about as a stupid prank, dog. That dumbass mom. Somebody need to slap shot her, bro. Yeah, slap her, dog, cause your son is he's sick, my nigga. Talking about it was just a prank. Prank my motherfucking ass.
I was at home watching TV and mindlessly scrolling on my phone when I suddenly got the munchies. I was hungry as hell and didn't have anything to eat. But that's when I remembered the hype about Wendy's launching the new Krabby Patty. And there was a Wendy's not too far from my place. So I got dressed and started walking over to satisfy my craving. When I walked in, I was shocked by the sight of the freakiest, most gigantic woman I have ever seen working at the register. If Wendy's was serving Krabby Patties, this woman was Miss Puff after a boating accident. I'd never seen her there in all the times I went to that Wendy's before. Her skin was so wrinkly that it looked like there was grease flowing down the crevices of her face. She must have had a stroke after eating the entire stock of Krabby Patties and Baconators. Things only got worse as I walked up to her. The woman had these creepy, bulgy, lazy eyes that didn't even look at me, and her smile was completely crooked. She looked dead, like an old dementia patient that wandered off and got hit by a car. After staring at her uncomfortably for a few minutes, I told myself I was just freaked out because of my particular state of mind at the time, but I eventually placed my order.
Yo, my guy, I hate to be one of them type of cousins, but unfortunately, I am one of them type of cousins. If I walk in a restaurant, dog, and I see the person at the counter looking like this motherfucker, not the nigga, dog. I'm talking about the fat chick with the big tits, with the one tooth. If I actually see a motherfucker look like that look hideous, dog, you know, something like a fucking a gremlin out this motherfucker, I'm walking out. I'm doing 360, bro. I'm going home. Cause bro, I can't eat my food or I can't take food from an ugly motherfucker. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like if I see you look like you just don't take care of yourself, like got bad hygiene, all this type, like I'm walking out the window. Cause bro, if they let a motherfucker like you at the fucking restaurant, at the counter taking orders, nigga, I already know the food probably, it got nothing but a bunch of weirdos in the back, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of dirty motherfuckers in the back that cooking up my food. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, Dylan, what was it? Like the nigga was digging up his ass stuff. Like, bro, I already knew you got dirty motherfuckers in the back, bro. Nobody see him get no dirty ass food. Nobody see him poison me with food poisoning, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you got a dirty ass employee in the counter, bro, ugly motherfucker, I'm walking out, bro. I'm walking out, I'm going home.
Hi. I'd like a Krabby Patty meal, please.
Good choice. Do you know the secret formula?
I don't know. I just want something to eat.
I'm sure you're used to eating something with crabs. You want anything to drink with that?
Lady, just get me my Krabby Patty.
Wait here. We're a little short-staffed tonight, so I'll be with your Krabby Patty.
The short encounter with her seemed to drag on forever. A lot of things were off about her. I was just glad it was over. Once I paid and got my receipt, I found a seat nearby. Nobody else was in the restaurant even though it wasn't that late.
Also, if the bitch empty like a motherfucker, I'm dipping out instantly too. If I walk in the restaurant, there's nobody in that motherfucker, I'm going home too. I'm not about it. No. There's something off about a restaurant being empty, dog. Just something off about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how dumb motherfuckers be doing it, dog. They'll go in an empty restaurant. Yeah, hey, go, yes. The restaurant is empty, dog. That's not a good sign, my dog. At least gotta be like a couple of people in that, dog. You know what I'm saying? If it's completely empty, dog, yeah, something wrong with the food, dog. Something wrong with the employees. Something wrong with the food. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain, dog. Scan the area, dog. And get the hell on.
For some reason, it took forever for my food to be ready. Maybe about 10 or 15 minutes of scrolling on my phone later, the nasty old lady finally came back to the counter with my tray. I quickly walked up and snatched it. I then sat down and went right for the Krabby Patty, undoing its container and taking a huge bite. About 3 seconds into chewing, a horrible pungent flavor spoiled the whole bite. I kept chewing for a second, thinking maybe it was supposed to be the tang of some kind of tartar sauce they were using, but it just got worse. It was like piss, battery acid, and snot all mixed together. Before I knew it, the rotten flavor triggered my gag reflex, and I vomited all over the table. I couldn't stop dry heaving and choking on bile. I collapsed out of the chair and crawled to the bathroom, where I fought for my life. Once I could finally walk again, I stormed out of the bathroom and slammed my fists on the counter, demanding to see the woman who served me when nobody was brave enough to answer me. I lost control and hopped over the counter. I searched everywhere for her, but all I could find was a sad, cowering fry cook and an innocent-looking girl at the drive-thru. Neither of them seemed like the type to lace my food, and the fry cook even told me where the woman was hiding. She locked herself in the office, so I ran to the door and started trying to beat it down.
What did you do to my food, you nasty bitch? Come out here, you Mrs. Pump lookalike. I'm gonna cave your skull in.
I eventually accepted the fact that I wouldn't be able to reach her, which was unfortunate.
Damn, cousin. You know what I'm saying? This some shit I would do, dog. No. Hey, big cousin. That's some shit I would do, big cousin. I beat the baby. Oh, this is some nasty ass. This is nasty ass story, dog. Make you be big, bro. Man, he a dumbass cousin. Cause bro, the first red flag was seeing the big out of shape, ugly motherfucker, gorilla built ass cousin. Anyway, you should have did 360s when you seen the motherfucker, bro. And I was like, you like, bro, she looked like she was dirty as hell, dog. And she still decided to eat. The restaurant's empty too. You decided to still stay and eat the food, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit she was saying was inappropriate too. Time I bet you be eating something with crabs. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
Fortunate,
Dumbass
because in that moment, all I wanted to do was drag her by the hair and shove her head
Yo, hold on. Point out the dumbass sucker. Big cousin in the video. Cause bro, the red flags right there.
into the toilet I had just puked my soul into. Instead, I took a moment to calm down. Then I called the police. I didn't know exactly what she had put in my food, so I claimed she had poisoned me. They arrested her, and in her questioning, she was apparently proud to admit what she had put in not just my food, but in many other people's food. She was substituting the sauce on the Krabby Patties with the putrid, diseased discharge and juices from her worn-out stinky well downstairs. To think the toxic fluids of that disgusting woman's crotch were in my mouth, that I chewed on it and absorbed it to any degree. It makes me sick to this day. Now I know why it took my food so long to come out. Because she took it to the bathroom and spent 10 minutes extracting unhealthy amounts of discharge from herself, by only God knows how, and smeared it all over my Krabby Patty. Unfortunately, there wasn't much punishment for her crime. She was fired from Wendys and slapped with a fine of a few $1,000s. I wish she would rot in jail for what she did to me, and all the other undeserving people who just wanted a nice burger. She's a sick, perverted, heaping waste of flesh, and I hope karma takes care of her. I just hope nobody ever has to.
Yeah, I said the justice system is butt cheeks. I mean, it is butt booty cheeks. Cause bro, big cousin, my God, sis, you want to take justice in your hand? This chick poisoned me, man. She poisoned me, dog. Now you telling me, my God, she get a slap on the wrist, $2,000 bond, and she out still living my life while she poisoned me, man. She poisoned me. And you telling me she got a slap on the wrist? You fuckers are crazy. You serious, nigga? I'd have been pissed off. I'd have been making a whole scene in in the court. You know what I'm saying? Damn, son. Otherwise, I can't go to a courtroom, my guy, because I've been the loudest. I might get arrested. I'm gonna be loud as shit, dog. Like, you clown ass cousins can't be serious, bro. Damn, dog. Justice system sometimes piss me off, bro. It pissed me off.
Take that secret formula I had that night. This story was inspired by an alleged incident regarding a former Wendys employee named Lakeisha Hunter. who was arrested for contaminating a customer's hamburger with her bodily fluids. The repulsive incident allegedly took place in August of 2005 at a Wendy's fast food restaurant. It was rumored that Hunter was arrested and led away in handcuffs after arguing with customer Lachey Jones over their child's father not coming to see her baby. Hunter then went to the back of the restaurant and used her quote-unquote discharge in place of mayonnaise on Lachey's Bacon Cheeseburger Deluxe. The two women who share the same father have been at each other's throats for a while. Lachey claims that she had the guy first and that Hunter ruined her family.
Damn, son. I'll say, man, y'all just be careful out here, dogs. A lot of sick bastards that be walking the planet, you know. Sick bastards, big cousin. Sick fucking bastards, no. Anyway, big cousin, y'all boys be careful, for sure. Moral of the story. The moral of the story today, big cousin, is my nigga. If you see somebody creepy as a motherfucker at the drive-thru or at the counter, it's best to just go to a different restaurant, bro. It's best to just get out of Dodge. Cause things ain't gonna go so well if you stay in and you gonna fuck around and find out. Anyway, big cousin, it's your boy Turbo G, big cousin. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, big cousin. Check out some more videos on the channel, big cousin. Y'all have a good day, big cousin.